Let's find out. Hey there, superstar! Ever feel like you're spinning your wheels? You're busy, right? Super busy. But are you actually getting the important stuff done? Here's a shocker for you. Studies show that the average office worker is only truly productive for about 3 hours a day. Yep, you heard that right. Just 3 hours. That means for the other 5 hours, or even more, we're often caught in a whirlwind of distractions, busy work, or just plain old procrastination. It's a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? Especially when you have big dreams and massive goals you're trying to achieve. But don't you worry, because we're about to change that. So, what's the deal with productivity hacks? Think of them as your secret weapons. They are simple strategies, little tweaks, or powerful systems. These tools help you work smarter, not just harder. We all want to squeeze more juice out of our day, right? Productivity hacks are designed to help you do just that. They cut through the noise and the clutter. They help you focus on what truly matters. Imagine having a clear path to get your most important work done every single day. That's the power we're talking about here, and it's totally within your reach. Okay, let's get real for a moment. We all face challenges when it comes to getting things done. One of the biggest culprits in our modern world? Distractions. Oh my goodness, they are everywhere. Your phone buzzes with notifications. Emails pour in like an endless flood. Social media calls out with its shiny allure. Even that cute cat video can pull you away from your most important tasks. These constant interruptions shatter your focus. They make it incredibly difficult to get into that deep work zone where the real magic happens. It's like trying to fill a leaky bucket, frustrating and pretty ineffective. Then there's the big procrastination. We've all been there, haven't we? That important project is looming, but suddenly organizing your spice rack seems like the most urgent thing in the world. Procrastination often isn't about laziness. It's usually about emotions. Maybe the task feels too big, too boring, or you're afraid of not doing it perfectly. So we avoid it. We seek temporary relief in less demanding activities. But that avoidance just builds more stress and guilt in the long run. It's a vicious cycle that can seriously derail your progress and make you feel pretty crummy about yourself. Now let's take a little trip back in time. Over 100 years ago, in the early 20th century to be exact, there was this super successful guy, Charles M. Schwab. He was the president of Bethlehem Steel Corporation, one of the largest steel producers in the world. Schwab was always looking for ways to improve efficiency. He wanted his team to be the best. So, he called in a productivity consultant named Ivy Lee. Schwab basically said to Lee, "Show me a way to get more things done." He even offered to pay him anything within reason if the method worked. Talk about a challenge. Ivy Lee, a man known for his pioneering work in public relations and his no-nonsense approach, didn't present some complicated, multi-layered system. Nope, he offered something incredibly simple. So simple, in fact, that you might even wonder if it could possibly work. But that's the beauty of it. Its simplicity is its superpower. Lee spent just 15 minutes with each of Schwab's executives explaining his method. He told them to try it, and then Schwab could pay him what he thought it was worth after 3 months. It was a bold move, relying purely on the effectiveness of his advice. All right, are you ready to learn this game-changing method? It's so beautifully straightforward, you'll be amazed. Here's the first step, and it's crucial. At the end of each workday, before you shut down your computer or leave your office, take a few moments. Grab a piece of paper, a notebook, or even a simple notes app. Write down the 6 most important things you need to accomplish the day. Just 6, no more. This isn't about listing every single tiny task. It's about identifying the big movers, the key priorities that will make a real difference. Once you have your list of 6 items, it's time for step 2. This is where the real thinking comes in. You need to prioritize these 6 tasks. Number them from 1 to 6, in order of their importance. Not what's easiest, not what's quickest, not what someone else is shouting loudest about. What is genuinely the most critical task for you to complete to move towards your goals? This requires honest self-assessment. It forces you to make decisions about what truly matters. This deliberate prioritization is a cornerstone of the method's power, so don't skip it or rush through it. Step 3 happens when you start your next workday. When you arrive at your desk, ready to tackle the day, what do? You look at your list and you concentrate on task number 1. That's it. Don't even think about task number 2 or 3 or any of the others. The secret sauce. Why this old trick still rocks. So what makes this seemingly basic method so incredibly effective? One of the biggest reasons is the power of pre-commitment. By deciding your priorities the night before, you're taking decision-making out of your morning routine. How many times have you arrived at work and wasted precious time just figuring out where to start? Your brain is fresh in the morning, but it can easily get bogged down by choices. The Ivy Lee method eliminates that decision fatigue. You wake up, you already know what's most important, and you can dive right in. This sets a productive tone for the entire day. Another huge factor is its emphasis on single tasking. We live in a culture that often glorifies multitasking. But here's the truth, my friend. Multitasking is largely a myth when it comes to focused, quality work. Our brains aren't wired to do multiple complex tasks simultaneously and well. We're actually just rapidly switching between tasks. This switching costs time and mental energy. It reduces efficiency and increases errors. The Ivy Lee method forces you to concentrate on one thing at a time. This deep focus allows you to produce higher quality work, faster. It's about depth, not just breadth. Let's not forget the amazing psychological benefits. There's something incredibly satisfying about completing a task, especially an important one. Each time you cross an item off your Ivy Lee list, you get a little hit of dopamine. The golden ticket prioritization power. Prioritizing those 6 items in order of their true importance is the golden ticket to boosting your productivity. It's about making a ranked list, deciding what deserves your time and energy first. This act of deliberate ranking is where the magic happens. It transforms a simple list into a powerful productivity engine. Think of it as your daily strategic planning session, condensed into a few crucial minutes. Not all tasks are created equal. Some have a much bigger impact on your goals. Prioritizing ensures you direct your energy towards what will yield the greatest results. Real talk: how Ivy Lee changes the game. Imagine your typical chaotic workday transforming. Instead of starting your day feeling scattered, unsure where to begin, you wake up with a clear, concise plan. You know exactly what your top priorities are. The Ivy Lee method takes that morning frenzy and replaces it with focused calm. You're no longer reacting to every email or interruption. You're proactively working on what you've already decided is most important. This shift from reactive to proactive is a total game changer. It gives you a sense of control and purpose that can dramatically reduce stress and increase your job satisfaction. This method is also incredibly powerful for achieving those big, audacious long-term goals. How? By breaking them down into daily, manageable actions. A huge goal can feel overwhelming, right? But when you consistently identify the most important next step related to that goal and put it on your Ivy Lee list, you start making steady progress. Each day, you chip away at it. Those small, consistent daily wins add up over time. Before you know it, you're making significant strides towards something that once felt impossibly far away. It's the magic of consistent, focused action. The feeling of control and accomplishment that users report is truly remarkable. Instead of ending your day feeling drained and wondering what you actually got done, you end it with a clear sense of progress. You can look at your list and see what you've achieved. Building your awesome productivity arsenal. The Ivy Lee method is fantastic, but it's just one tool in your productivity toolkit. Think of it like a carpenter's toolkit. You need various tools for different jobs. Combine Ivy Lee with techniques like time blocking or the Pomodoro technique. Experiment and find what works best for you. Your turn to shine, crush your goals. So there you have it, the Ivy Lee method. It's simple, isn't it? Almost deceptively so. But as we've seen, its power lies in that very simplicity. 6 tasks, prioritized, focus on one at a time, do it the night before. These straightforward steps have been helping people achieve incredible things for over a century, and they can absolutely do the same for you. It's a timeless piece of wisdom that cuts through the modern-day clutter and complexity, bringing you back to what truly matters: focused action on your most important work. This beautiful method directly tackles those common productivity gremlins we talked about. Feeling distracted? Ivy Lee gives you a single point of focus. Prone to procrastination? Knowing your top priority and tackling it first builds momentum. Feeling disorganized and overwhelmed? The list of 6 brings clarity and a sense of manageability. It's a practical, actionable solution that you can implement starting tonight. Imagine waking up tomorrow already knowing your game plan, ready to make real progress on the things that will move your life and business forward. That's the transformation potential we're talking about. I wholeheartedly encourage you, no, I challenge you to give the Ivy Lee method a try. Commit to it for just 1 week. That's it.